what's up, man? Hey, I got some games on hold, like 2 PS1 longbox games.
You said?
Yeah, those are. I'll take both of them.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, this is the game pickups, and the last pickups I did was just comics and a jacket and a painting my boy did and some like other thing. But this is the game pickups, man. I was waiting, you know, for the other stuff to come in. I always have stuff coming in the mail, man, always. So I can't just wait for everything to come in. So I was like, fucking man, today's Sunday, not much going on. Figured I'd just do the video, show you the rest of the stuff whenever they come in or whatever. But this is already a lot of games anyway, so let me just show you. As always, it's pretty much random assortment of consoles and stuff, you know, everything boxed, pretty much complete, most of them. Let me show you the PS1 regular jewel case games I found. The first two I found for $1 each. Ridge Racer Revolution, which is a game I used to rent all the time back in the day, and a game called Lucky Luke, which actually isn't too bad. I'd seen this game back in the day, but didn't really play it. I also found Rascal, Rayman Rush. This game fucking sucks. And the last one I found was Driver 2. 2 discs. Doesn't have the manual though. So those were the PS1 games. Let me show you PS2 games. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, complete. I found this for $1. Hitman 2. Onimusha Blade Warriors. Now I have every Onimusha for PS2. And then I found this one, complete mint, both discs. I got it for like $4, I think. Dot Hack Infection Part 1. I have Part 2. I found Part 2 at a thrift maybe like last year. And they're both complete. So, I have a question. I know a lot of people say these games are like expensive or whatever, but how many of there are there in PS2? I tried looking it up. I don't know too much about this series because it's RPG. I'm not really into RPGs and shit like that. So I really don't pay no mind to them like that. I don't research them. But how many are there of these? I could have swore there was 4 of them, but when I look them up, there's more than 4. So if any of you guys could let me know in the comments below, that'd be great. Those are the only PS2 games I got. I got one Xbox game, and it's another uncommon game that I stay finding, man. I go to this thrift that I rarely go to, and I never find games. I'm like, where the fuck are these freaking games at, man? I'm trying to find these games, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna search around. The whole time, they had games behind the counter. That's why I never found them. So when I found the games behind the counter, I was looking at them and stuff, and this is the only game that I actually bought. I was like, oh, that game looks pretty uncommon. Sure enough, it is. It's a Digimon Rumble Arena 2. I got it for $4. Is it complete? Yeah, it's complete. I'm not gonna lie, the disc was pretty scratched up. It works, but I don't know, man. I mean, the disc is really scratched, dude. It works, but for $4, I mean, the case alone, the manual is probably worth $4. I mean, if I find a disc somewhere else, whatever. And I found one GameCube game that I've been looking for a while. I was just gonna buy it online. I just never buy it. It goes for like $30-$35, but I found it at a store nearby for cheaper than that. And it is Ikaruga, complete, good condition. This game is hard, man. This game is dope. Been wanting this for a while, man. This is like probably one of the most underrated GameCube games ever. So got those. Got me some Sega Genesis games. First one, Strider. Complete. Box. Obviously, manual. I got Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkatron. This is complete as well. I used to have this back in the day, but I ripped up the box and the cover. I actually took out the cover and put it as like a poster in my room back in the day, but I got it again. Now, the next 3 are pretty good games. These don't have the manuals, but fuck it, I don't care. I got Battletoads. I didn't know this game was actually cost somewhat. It's not truly expensive, but I thought it was just another shitty Genesis game. But I had no idea this game I've actually had the game for a while. I just recently got the box. But this is my favorite Battletoads cover, honestly. I like this cover. I bit the bullet, bought this finally. I figured I'm going to just buy this now before it could increase. Because I saw, you know what game has increased in price? The Punisher for the Genesis. I remember I used to find that game for like $30. Now it's like $80 fucking dollars. Are you fucking kidding me? So I was like, fuck, I'm going to buy this game instead. Because I've been wanting this game for a while. Streets of Rage 3. Me and my boy played this last night and we couldn't beat it. Like, we were close, but this game is hard as hell. This is a pretty good freaking beat 'em up, dude. This game's real good. I used to rent this back in the day, actually. So I finally got that. And this last game I got it for... I found it at the same place where I found Ikaruga. This place, it's a CD game store. But it's not thrift store prices and it's not eBay prices. So it's like right in the middle. So it's definitely cheap. But I was looking through I rarely look through the Genesis games because there's really not too many Genesis games I really like that. But I saw this and it's like, this looks familiar. And I got Gunstar Heroes. It's funny because I was actually watching this on eBay. I was going to pay like $30, $35 for it. I was like, luckily I found it at the CD game store and it was cheaper. I bought it, but no manual, but whatever, it works. This game is fucking hard as shit too, man. All these games are hard as hell. Me and my boy tried to play this last night too. We got punished. Alright. Okay. As you saw in the beginning of this video, you saw me like go and pick up these two games or whatever. So the same CD place that I bought those two games I just showed you, I had called them to see if they had any PS1 longbox games, and when they told me which ones they had, I told them to hold them for me. I went in, got them. These were $2 each. Now these aren't that great games. I'm not gonna lie. These games are pretty, I don't know, what do you call it? Garbagey. Okay, so the first one is Triple Play 97. Now I'm actually planning on getting every long box PS1 game. I'm not planning on getting every fucking PS1 game. That's ridiculous. No, not doing that. There's tons of shitty fucking games for the PS1. There's probably over like 500 games for the PS1. There's some shit. Not gonna waste my space, not my storage, not my money on all that. But I will try to get every PS1 long box game, just because there's not that many. So, Triple Play 97 was the first one, complete. And then this one right here, as you saw in the beginning of the video, Tecmo World Golf. It didn't come with the manual, but whatever. Now the thing about this game is, last week I recently saw Gamester 81's video where he goes to like people's game rooms and people show him the game room. Now the guy was the immortal John Hancock, or John the Immortal Hancock, I don't know, whatever. This guy pretty much has every fucking video game on the planet. Now when he was showing his long box games, for some reason he decided to shout this one out. He decided to talk about this one. Now I had no idea that this game was, I guess, rare. Now doesn't mean it's valuable, doesn't mean it costs a lot, but it's hard to find in the long box. He said it was the hardest long box PS1 game to get. The hardest. He said it was the rarest. He even said it's like it's probably going to be the stadium events of PS1 long box games. Now when I saw him say that, I looked at this game and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, I've seen that game before. Turns out every time I go to that CD game store, they've always had that game there, but I never bothered even getting it because it's a fucking golf game. And then I thought to myself, nah, that can't be it. But I told myself, I'm going to call the game place tomorrow morning. I'm going to see what games they had. Sure enough, I called them. They said they had this game. I told them to hold it for me, and then you saw when I picked it up. So, it's funny because I saw that video on a Sunday. Monday, I called. I picked the game up the very next day. So, I guess I got lucky. I mean, I tried going on eBay to see if I could find the long box. I couldn't find the long box. I can find a jewel case version, but the guy, John Hancock, said this was the last one he had to get because it was just so hard to find. He said it was probably the hardest, rarest PS1 long box game to find, but I got lucky and I found it. So, alright. I gotta get on with this, man. N64, Super Nintendo, and PS1, I mean, not PS1, NES box games. I'll show you the N64 because there's not that many. I got big box Star Fox 64. I got it complete. It comes with the insert, the manual, the game. The only thing it doesn't come with is the Rumble Pack. But I have the insert where it, holds the Rumble Pack. I don't even have a Rumble Pack, period. But I wanted to get this game in the big box, so cop that. Diddy Kong Racing box incomplete. I have a double of this now. I got Resident Evil boxed. Resident Evil 2, sorry. Mario Kart 64 boxed. Yeah, I don't think the manual came with that one. And the last one I got boxed and complete. I had the game, but I bought the box and the manual. Now, I got this game loose a while ago, thinking it was gonna be good because it's a Konami title and it's a fighting game, and I like the cover. But the game is some shit. This is probably the worst fighting game I've ever played in my life. Deadly Arts. It's called, like, I guess Gasp in other regions, but Deadly Arts, yes. I like the box, but game is ass, dude. This game fucking sucks. Alright, let me show you Super Nintendo games. Alright. These are all games that I had the boxes for, but I had the boxes for, but I didn't have the games, and I found these games out in the wild, so. Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. Judge Dredd. Addams Family. And Obidus. Alright, and then the better ones. Okay, I got Pilot Wings, box and complete. Finally got this, dude. I rented this game when it first released, and I beat it, and I love this. This is probably my favorite Mario game, honestly. That is Yoshi's Island 2. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Dope game, dude. Next three games you guys are gonna like. I mean, these are like fanboys, biggest fucking, I don't know, whatever. Super Metroid, I had the game for the longest time, but I finally got it boxed. I got the box. With Metroid, honestly, I mean, the games aren't bad, but I'm not really into the type of game where you have to wander around in a map. And I like linear games, so Super Metroid really doesn't do it for me. I've had this game for like I've had this game for at least like more than 10 years, and honestly, I've only played it like for 5 minutes. As soon as I found out that it's like you gotta wander around and figure out what the fuck you gotta do, I turned that shit off. Same thing with this Zelda. Everybody knows I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, but I finally got Zelda in the box. I actually found the game loose a couple years ago at a thrift for like $3, but I got the box. No manual though, but whatever. Got it boxed. Get the fuck out. Got it out the way. And then this game I paid. I mean, obviously, if you're a casual buyer, it's not the best price, but it is better than what people usually pay for this. I didn't even know this game existed until maybe like a year ago, and I had no idea, and I wanted it so bad because it's one of the last cartoons that I actually liked in the 90s. Like, I stopped watching cartoons like in 96. Anything after 1996, I don't even know what the fuck it is, you're talking about, I don't know. But this was like one of the last ones, and it is SWAT Cats. It's actually a pretty uncommon game. It's hard to find box, period. And the box is like awesome shape, dude. Now the game really isn't all that great, honestly, but this is dope, dude. This is a pretty rare game. Kind of expensive, but whatever, I wanted it. Okay, last stuff, NES games. I got 3 black box games. I got Hogan's Alley, box and complete, Tennis, box and complete, and Wild Gunman, box and complete. I got quite a few left. Let me grab them really quick. Okay. Next one's Operation Wolf, boxed and complete. Knight Rider, boxed and complete. Bases loaded, box. Now I have the first 3 boxes. All I need is the 4th one. Russian Attack boxed, and the Goonies 2 box, and like a mint ass box, which is mint. Those are 2 Konami titles that I mark off my list. Right. I got Captain Skyhawk box incomplete. Galaga box incomplete. I used to borrow this from my friend back in the day. I used to play this on like the NES arcade stick. Total Recall box incomplete. Alright. Let's see. Last few. I got Rampage boxed. The box isn't all that great of condition, but whatever. Fuck. I bought this on eBay from other YouTuber. If everybody knows Green January, I bought this from him. Boxed and complete. I actually had a double of it. I had it loose, but I wanted it complete. Turns out when he sent it, he returned $5 extra because I guess he felt like it wasn't really that good of a condition. So whatever. That was unexpected, but that was cool though. I appreciate it, man. Got that game. Shit is dope. Now I got 1 and 3 boxed. I just need Adventure Island 2, and I'll have all 3 for the NES. I finally got the Adventures of Link boxed. And I got both boxed for the NES. Finally got these two, man. These two finally complete my trilogy. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest boxed. Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse boxed. Finally, I got all 3 now. Shit, took me forever to get them shits. And then last game, NES game, Monsters in My Pocket. I got it for, this is boxed and complete. Yeah, this game's actually pretty good, man. Monsters in My Pocket is like the 90s version of Muscle Men to me. I don't know. I remember Monsters in My Pocket. I never really had any back in the day, but either way, I like the cover. Shit is dope. But that's it, guys. Those are all my games that I picked up. I do have more coming in, but I'm not going to keep waiting for these damn sellers taking forever to ship these damn things. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.